Good evening, and welcome to Paranormal Crypt. I am Phantom. Unfortunately, Ghoul cannot be with me for this video. I wanted to let you all know that we will be starting a new series. We hope for it to be a weekly series, meaning that one episode will be released every week should things not become complicated. We will be calling this series Paranormal Crypt Discussions because, quite frankly, we can't think of any other name to give it. The idea of the series is to cover topics every week, whether it be a video or a particular entity or perhaps just a story, you know. The inspiration for it is that I'm kind of sick of having random people kind of be those that represent all of us. You know, you got a lot of people on TV that just aren't honest, and a lot of them are full of shit. Not to point out any programs, but if you watch Destination America a couple years ago, or you watch Travel Channel today, it's just constantly barraged with paranormal shows that are, quite frankly, garbage. And so it's led to a lot of misconceptions. You know, people believe that the reason that we believe in ghosts is because either we want to believe in there being an afterlife, or because we think we're special, or any number of reasons. It just isn't true. No one wants to believe in the paranormal. You have an experience, and thus it's just a part of your life. You know, and that isn't to say there aren't some people. Of course there are. There's some people that think they are special, and there are some people who never have an experience that do want to just believe it because they don't want to believe life is just whatever most people think to be normal. But I just want to give the perspective that that isn't the case. And, you know, I want our discussions to be more rational, where we do try to find other explanations for things, rather than, you know, if it's, say, a video, we just say, oh, that was definitely a ghost, you know. You can always look for there to be other explanations, and of course, if it's a video, it can always be faked. Or if it's an old account of a happening, you know, and of course it can be a lie, but the idea that hundreds, if not thousands, of photos and videos and accounts are all lies, or they're all wrong, or they're all a mistake of identification of something else, like a pareidolia, you know, that might account for some, but it's just impossible that it would account for all of them. And that's kind of part of the inspiration. The other part is I'm just sick of the goofy idea that people try to promote they understand more than they do about ghosts and paranormal in general, you know. One thing that bothers me is hearing about the demon Zozo, supposedly a Ouija demon, right? Someone through a Ouija board. And the idea that... One, I don't know if Ouija boards work, I've never used one, but the idea that everyone is summoning the same thing again and again and again and again, that's absurd. And there'd be nowhere to tell. You can't assert or presume that you know what it is. That's ridiculous. So that's kind of the direction these discussions will be taking. We'll be sharing our opinions. My idea of it is, you know, if we're researching a topic, one of our screens will be recording, and we can, you know, scroll through the articles, reading it as we are discussing it, so that you can also see what we're talking about and what the information we're looking at is. If it's a video, we might not show the video to avoid copyright, but we will always have our sources linked in the description. So I think that about covers what we're going to be doing. And hopefully we can maintain a constant schedule with these videos.